She has given me.
Oh, she's given me.
Asante, asante. Thank you, Madam Speaker, for the opportunity. Madam Speaker, first and foremost, I stand to support this motion. The reason I support this motion, Madam Speaker, is because of the integrity of the membership. The people who have been elected here, some of them are very experienced, like Ibrahim Roba. If you look at Roba, has been a governor, he has been MP, and he has a lot of experience. And all of them, you look at you, Madam Speaker, your background and your experience in politics, having been a Secretary General of the ruling party, and so on. Madam, you are fit to guide us. And I don't want to describe every member, but Madam Speaker, I support this motion and support the membership which has been suggested. But they have an onerous task that this committee which is being proposed here has an onerous task to move our things forward. Madam Speaker, I'm quite concerned that the National Assembly has become a graveyard for legislation which is passed here in the Senate, and they go there and they find a slaughterhouse there, and they die there. Madam Speaker, I don't know whether fighting them will be the solution, but I would have suggested, Madam Speaker, that when you are elected to this onerous position of the House Business Committee, you should develop some relationship with the National Assembly. Help us to create an amicable atmosphere where our motions and our legislation does not stand as cattle to be slaughtered in the National Assembly. Madam Speaker, I hope that this committee which is being given this task will this time make sure that one of our most important functions, which is to make legislation, and Madam Speaker, I've been in this parliament for a long time. I'm very, very pleased with the pace at which Senate is processing legislation. The Senate is doing its work, and it is doing it very well. There is quite a lot of legislation, very important for the country, which are passed here, but they never see the light of the day. They are killed at the National Assembly. And I hope, Madam Speaker, this will be taken seriously, and something will be done about it. And Madam Speaker, secondly, I don't want to comment much, because when I came in here, I was not whipped by my whip. He did not tell me that we are taking over the leadership on this side. So I went and sat on the other side. But Madam Speaker, what I can say on this is that if you see that something is happening in the National Assembly, that thing directly applies to the Senate. Because, Madam Speaker, all of us know that the ruling about the leadership in the Assembly is exactly the same as ours here. So I don't know whether we want to wait also for the Senate to go to court and get a similar ruling, or ukiona mwenzie akinyolewa, we chako pia ukitie maji. Yes. So that we don't waste a lot of time again going to court. Let us move, because this country is ours all, and what we want to do is to move things on oversight. We are doing the same job. Whether you are in minority or in majority, you are supposed to do oversight. You are not supposed to be defending the executive when they go wrong. Everybody is supposed to be on the same page, and when the government does something which needs support, it is supported by everybody. But when they do something which requires criticism and openness in speaking, everybody is supposed to speak the same. There should be no division in that matter, because our role of oversight is the same. They don't say that it is the minority or the majority who will do the oversight on the government. There is no such a line that majority or minority are the ones who are supposed to do oversight. It is the whole Senate, it is the whole Parliament. It is our job to do oversight on the executive. So, Madam Speaker, I hope that this matter will be resolved, because what is happening there in the National Assembly is exactly happening. If the court said the party leadership, our Speaker is also a leader of a political party. But anyway, we are not discussing our Speaker. So, Madam Speaker, I withdraw that one. But I want to say, Madam Speaker,
thank you for withdrawing.
That
is the correct thing to do.
I want to conclude by saying that I support this motion, and I want to urge our people who have been appointed there to work well and create an ambience, an amicable relationship with the other house, so that we find an amicable way. They also need us, because they now want that they want us to support them in CDF, which has been declared unconstitutional. Let us support them, but also get something from them. If it is killed in court, it is not us. Let us get ours, which is legitimate, but let us support theirs, which is illegitimate. Let it be killed elsewhere, not by us. So that we can, it is give and take. It should be give and take. And I hope our people will do the necessary diplomacy to make sure that we gain from some of these positions. They require us as much as we require them. Thank you very much, Madam Speaker.
Senator Kisang. Secretariat, Clerk.